What's your name?
Chance, John T.
T for trouble.
You're no good. I don't like your men bottling up this town.
What are you gonna do about it?
Think you're good enough?
That's earning money the hard way.
How do I get a badge?
That's all you got?
That's a general idea.
My rifle, pony, and me.
Motion picture screen explodes with unprecedented power as the two masters of imagination, Jules Verne and Walt Disney, join to bring you a shattering new experience in entertainment. Read by countless millions, translated into 18 languages, this classic adventure is a story of measureless scope, fraught with fantastic beauty and danger. Four great stars give the spark of life to its leading characters in a series of inspirational performances. Kirk Douglas as the master harpooner, Ned Land.
Got a whale of a tale to tell you, lads, a whale of a tale or two, about the flats and fish and the girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. A whale of a tale and it's all true, I swear by my tattoo.
James Mason as Captain Nemo, who held the destiny of the world in his hands.
The real story of the ocean depths begins where you left off. Wonders that defy my powers of description. The secrets that are mine alone.
Paul Lucas as Professor Aronnax of the Paris Institute.
I asked you to leave, Professor. You also asked me ashore to show me man's inhumanity to man. Why? To justify this, you are not only a murderer, you are a hypocrite. The proof lies out there. You call that murder?
Peter Lorre as Conseil.
Sure we're friends.
Go ahead. Hit me.
Hmm?
Hit me.
You mean that?
Sure, go ahead. You can't miss it.
Now we are friends.
The most vivid scenes from the novel become unforgettable on the screen. The luxurious interior of the submarine, the revelation of the hidden mysteries of the deep.
We do our hunting and farming here.
Underwater?
The sea supplies all my wants.
The mighty harvests of the ocean kingdom. And the strange creatures that menace the intruders on the ocean floor. And after a safe return, the memorable dinner party.
It's remarkable. This tastes like veal.
The flavor deceives you. That is fillet of sea snake.
I guess this isn't lamb.
That is brisket of blowfish with sea squirt dressing, basted in barnacles.
What is it?
It's a recipe of my own. Sauté of unborn octopus.
And to stay in your memory as the most thrilling sequence ever photographed in motion picture history, the terrifying battle with the giant squid. Starring James Stewart as Glenn McClintock, Indian fighter, trailblazer, a tower of strength in the wilderness.
Come on, keep moving. Yes,
Arthur Kennedy, whose smile hid the desperation of a hunted man. Julia Adams, who made the mistake of loving two men. Rock Hudson, who gambled with cards and with lives.
You're fired.
Anything you paid for that food will give you 10 times what it cost if you bring it to the digging.
Hey, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Any man can make a mistake. He can make lots of mistakes. But when he meets a woman and falls in love with her.
I see what you mean.
I'll be seeing you, Glenn.
You'll be seeing me. Every time you bed down for the night, you'll look back into the darkness and wonder if I'm there. And some night I will be. You'll be seeing me.
Unfurling all the romance and excitement of C.S. Forrester's mighty saga of the seas, Warner Brothers take you before the mast with the greatest naval hero of all time. In the fabulous days when iron men hurled wooden ships into mortal combat, when history hung on the slash of a sword, and only one man stood between the tyrant Bonaparte and his dream of world conquest, Captain Horatio Hornblower, who'd advance into the fury of 1,000 cannon, but retreated at the smile of one beautiful woman, who changed all naval strategy with his courage and genius, but couldn't change the mind of a lady in love. Yes, here is romance without equal, adventure without parallel, entertainment without peer. For here at last is Captain Horatio Hornblower. It's Gregory Peck, reliving every glorious moment of a great man's life. Virginia Mayo as the Lady Barbara.
I've known from the first, I think, when you tried to make me leave the ship. Oh, Captain, and no heart, I thought. Oh, every mile closer to England is agony for me.
If I am not back aboard the Lydia within 1 hour, she'll train her guns upon your fort and reduce it to rubble.
With you in it, Captain?
That is my order. We'll load with chain shot. I want those 4 Frenchmen dismasted. We'll close to point-blank range and take them in succession.
Imagine yourself as one of the crew of this faster-than-light spaceship of the future, sharing their curiosity to know the unknown, their tension, their readiness for inconceivable adventures.
Sir, we're being radar scanned.
United Planets cruiser C-57D, J.J. Adams commanding. Who are you?
Morbius of the Bellerophon.
Dr. Morbius, my orders are to survey the situation on Altair 4.
Commander, if you set down on this planet, I warn you that I cannot be answerable for the safety of your ship or your crew.
When you reach the Forbidden Planet, you will meet Dr. Morbius, played by Walter Pidgeon. The Doctor is sole owner of this fabulous world. Anne Francis is his alluring daughter, Alta, who has never seen a young man until she meets Commander Adams, played by talented Leslie Nielsen.
Come on in.
Didn't bring my bathing suit.
What's a bathing suit?
Oh, murder.
You will meet a charming character in The Robot, able to produce, on order, 10 tons of lead or a slinky evening gown. Always at your service.
You must be the loveliest, softest thing you've ever made for me. And fit in all the right places, with lots and lots of star sapphires.
Star sapphires take a week to crystallize properly. Would diamond or emeralds do? You explore all the wonders of a vanished civilization. You travel deep down into the heart of the Forbidden Planet to discover the incredible marvels of this lost genius race. These magnificent scenes in striking Eastman color stagger the imagination.
20 miles. 20 miles. Look down, gentlemen. Are you afraid? 7,800 levels.
Yet the wonders of the planet Altair 4 conceal a strange and evil force, unknown, irresistible.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, alive, surging up from the depths of the sea on a tidal wave of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, it's alive.
A gigantic beast,
Stalking the earth, crushing all before it.
in a cyclonic cavalcade of electrifying horror.
Raging through the streets on a rampage of total destruction.
Godzilla, king of the monsters,
Incredible titan of terror.
wiping out a city of 6 million in a holocaust of flame.
Jet planes cannot destroy it.
Bombs cannot kill it.
All modern weapons fail.
Is this the end of our civilization?
Can the scientists of the world find a way to stop this creature?
For the answer, see Godzilla, king of the monsters.
You may wish to deny it, but your eyes tell you it's true.
A tale to stun the mind.
More fantastic than any ever written by Jules Verne.
More terrifying than any ever shown on the screen.
Awesome.
Incredible.
Unbelievable.
A story beyond your wildest dreams.
Dynamic violence.
Savage action.
Spectacular thrills.
Godzilla, king of the monsters.
Fantastic beyond comprehension.
Gripping beyond compare.
Astounding beyond belief.
The mightiest monster of them all.
See Godzilla,
king of the monsters.
Ben Miller is down for depot now with Jim Pierce and Jack Colby. They asked about the noon train.
The noon train?
And that ain't all.
Pardon, Frank Miller.
Please, Will. If you're
Just tell me what this is all about.
I sent a man up 5 years ago for murder. He was supposed to hang. Now he's free.
I'll give you odds. Kane's dead 5 minutes after Frank gets off the train.
Some of you were special deputies when we broke this bunch. I need you again.
You're asking an awful lot, Kane, considering the kind of man Frank Miller is.
We all know what Miller's like. That's why I'm here. How about it?
You don't have to be a hero, not for me.
I'm not trying to be a hero. If you think I like this, you're crazy.
You risk your skin catching killers, and the juries turn them loose so they can come back and shoot at you again. And in the end, you wind up dying all alone on some dirty street for a tin star.
There's a limit how much you can ask a man. This is just plain committing suicide.
Listen, if you don't, if you won't, if you fail to understand, then the same incredible terror that's menacing me will strike at you!
They come from another world, spawned in the light years of space, unleashed to take over the bodies and souls of the people of our planet, bringing a new dimension in terror to the giant super scope screen.
Whatever intelligence or instinct it is that can govern the forming of human flesh and blood out of thin air is fantastically powerful, beyond any comprehension.
A cursed, dreadful, malevolent thing was happening to those he loved.
This isn't just an ordinary body, is it?
I never saw one like it. It looks unused.
The sensational star discovery of The View from Pompey's Head. And now an undreamed of horror makes her life and love a vortex of fear.
Jack!
Miles, where do they come from?
I don't know.
Suddenly, while you're asleep, they'll absorb your minds, your memories.
I don't want any part of it.
You're forgetting something, Miles.
What's that?
You have no choice.
From city to city, an incredible hysterical panic spreads. As the unimaginable becomes real, the impossible becomes true.
Stop and listen! Stop and listen to me! Listen! Listen! Listen to me! They're not human! Can't you see? Everyone! They're here already! You're next!
This lump of lava you gave me is 1 in 10 million. 3 notches made by the hand of man. It's unthinkable, but it must be true. A man went where no human being has ever set foot. Into the interior of the earth.
Do you realize we know less about the Earth we live on than about the stars and the galaxies of outer space?
The greatest mystery is right here, right under our feet.
I neglected to tell you, sir, I have a nervous fear of heights.
You'll get over that after the first 1,000,000 fathoms or so. Here, hundreds of kilometers beneath the surface of the Earth, we enter the great book of history. Ladies and gentlemen, this is James Mason. Come along with Pat Boone and me, Arlene Dole, Diane Baker,
And Gertrude.
and Gertrude the Duck, and discover sights and sounds and wonders no living man has ever witnessed before. Here, at the center of the earth.
Fleeing in terror from things beyond description.
Who are you?
My name is Mike Hammer, if it matters.
What do you want?
He was out to get men who tortured women and killed with the ferocity of wild beasts. This was their jungle.
Stop the knife!
Kiss Me Deadly stars Ralph Meeker, winner of the New York Critics Award. Through his great talent, the vivid character of Mike Hammer comes to life as never before.
They came last night, right after you left. I heard them. I hid in the basement.
Only a woman could help him solve the murderous riddle of Kiss Me Deadly.
She's dead. But I'm not dead. Hey, remember me?
This woman's lips, cold as steel, lethal as a gun, gave him the terrifying clue he sought. On this woman's lips, warm with longing, lay the shocking secret of Kiss Me Deadly.
Me to suggest what you can do with that promotion.
Colonel Dax! You will apologize at once or I shall be placed under arrest.
I apologize for not being entirely honest with you. I apologize for not revealing my true feelings. I apologize, sir, for not telling you sooner that you're a degenerate, sadistic old man. And you can go to hell before I apologize to you now or ever again.
Since the publication of the book 25 years ago, no one dared to make this movie. It was too shocking, too frank.
What sort of casualties do you anticipate, sir?
Say 5% killed by our own barrage. It's a very generous allowance. 10% more in getting through no man's land, and 20% more getting through the wire. That leaves 65%, with the worst part of the job over. Let's say another 25% in actually taking the anthill. We're still left with a force more than adequate to hold it.
General, you're saying that more than half my men will be killed.
Aside from the inescapable fact that a good many of your men never left the trenches, there's the question of the troops' morale. Don't forget that.
The troops' morale, sir?
Certainly. These executions will be a perfect tonic for the entire division. There are few things more fundamentally encouraging and stimulating than seeing someone else die.
Where in heaven's name are they?
On the left.
Where on the left? 0+1 and they're still in the trenches. They're not advancing. Miserable cowards. They're not advancing. The barrage is getting away from them. They're still in the trenches. Yes. Captain Nichols.
Yes, sir?
Order the 75s to commence firing on our own positions.
Crash dive, 300 feet. All ahead full. I've got the destroyer coming in fast.
You've got a lot of guts, sir, with other people's lives.
That's my decision and my responsibility.
To whom, sir? To a crew that died a year ago?
Yes, to a dead crew, a dead self.
I'll take a rain check on the Drake.
You sure?
Some other time.
Lieutenant? If there isn't another time, good luck. Take good care of my husband.
I'll take care, ma'am. Range 1,800 yards.
Commence firing.
Fire one. Fire one.
Fire one.
Keep anything from a crew, I don't expect them to keep anything from me. So come on, speak up. I've been looking through the Navy rules and regulations.
I want you to take over.
You make one move to take over this boat, and I swear I'll see that you're hung.
Then we'll hang together. The orders were disobeyed. It's a proven fact. No more technicalities.
A fleet boat of the Navy, a submarine with her fighting power still intact, and you take her back to Pearl? I don't believe it.
5年戦乱の関ヶ原からこの大きなロマンの幕は開く。構想1年制作費1億、東方の総力を結集した郵送カレー、全ての人々に強い感動を叩き込むイーストマンカラーによる総天然食事大巨編。出演者は
私にできることならどんなことでもしますから、あの人を助けて。
原作は吉川英治、制作滝村和夫、監督は巨匠稲垣浩。
なんだてめえは。
強い男に惹かれんとお前さんは私を娘に返してしまった。だけどさ、私と一緒になって。だけどさ
どこへ行く武蔵。そして一筋の路上に生きるお通は
竹蔵さん。
ある山間の小さな村に侍の墓が4つ並んだ。野心と巧妙に疲れた狂気の時代に全く明理を顧みず哀れな百姓たちのために戦った7人の侍の話。彼らは無名のまま風のように去った。しかし彼らの優しい心と勇ましい行為は今なお美しく語り伝えられている。彼らこそ侍だ。黒澤明が描く壮烈な女子誌。彼らはこの旗のもとに戦った。
どういうわけだこら。これは田んぼの田の字、つまり百姓たち、この村だな。この丸は俺たちだ。
なんだよ、6つしかねえじゃないか。俺はのけもんか。
いや、この三角が菊千代様だ。これ
7人の侍の中の変わり種、野育ちの暴れん坊。襲い来るは野武士、戦国の生んだ才郎の群れ。
みんな死ぬんだべ。
死ぬとは言っておらん。
でももしかしたら死ぬんだべ。
最後の決戦の日は雨だった。
残るは13。これは全部捕らえれん。その前を通り過ぎると同時に追い打ちをかけて村のついで挟み撃ちだ。勝負はこの一撃で決まる。
Get your things together. There ain't nobody safe. The Germans was burning villages. We can clear out of here in a hurry.
We've got the African Queen.
It's not a bad place to sit out a war.
I simply can't remain here in this backwater.
You gonna have one, miss? Down the river we go. I'll perish without a hair of the dog. I'm the captain.
You never could have done it alone.
You know, the more I look at this place, the prettier it gets.
Kwai. If you work hard, you will be treated well. But if you do not work hard, you will be punished.
That's an order. You make me sick with your heroics. There's a stench of death about you. You carry it in your pack like the plague. You and that Colonel Nicholson, you're two of a kind. Crazy with courage. For what? How to die like a gentleman. How to die by the rules. When the only important thing is how to live like a human being.
My name is Nicholson.
Give me the book.
By all means. You read English, I take it.
Do you read Japanese?
Sorry, no, but if it's a matter of precise translation, I'm sure that can be arranged. You see, the code specifically states that the...
Kill him! Kill him!
Could have done it. I was ready. Let's go.
On the River Kwai, played against the naked canvas of war. Here is a vast panorama of human emotions, the courage and dignity of men who fight for their convictions, the humor of soldiers in the midst of tragedy.
I thought you were the enemy, sir.
Well, I'm an American, if that's what you mean.
The tenderness that springs from the heart.
You're lovely.
The beauty and brutality that is war on an island in the jungle. On the River Kwai is a motion picture achievement by a combination of brilliant creative talent. Produced by Sam Spiegel, who gave you The African Queen and On the Waterfront. Directed by David Lean, who made Brief Encounter and Great Expectations.
We interrupt this program to give you a bulletin just received from one of our naval units at sea. A large object traveling at supersonic speed is headed over the North Atlantic toward the east coast of the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Drew Pearson. We bring you this special radio television broadcast in order to give you the very latest information on an amazing phenomenon. The arrival of a space ship in Washington. The Army has taken every precaution to meet any emergency.
without you, what could he do?
There's no limit to what he could do. He could destroy the Earth.
All vehicles, close in. Let's go.
Hello there, I'm Dick Powell. I just finished producing and directing The Enemy Below for 20th Century Fox. This is a story born in the South Atlantic, which we spent years preparing for the screen. And it was filmed from this best-selling novel. The Enemy Below is the story of a duel to the death between two men. The captain of a destroyer, played by Robert Mitchum, and a submarine commander, played by the great Continental star, Kurt Jurgens. Here is the incredible drama they lived as they played the deadliest game of all, with depth charges, streaking torpedoes, and 233 fighting men tracking, stalking, hunting each other through 1,000 miles of exploding ocean.
Beats me how they get men to do it. Do what? Go and sit in that coffin down there.
Oh, they're not so bad off. Actually, they stand a better chance than we do in this case. It's pretty hard for one ship to surprise them. Their commander might be able to knock us off if he's smart enough.
You think he is?
I have no idea what he is, what he thinks. I don't want to know the men I'm trying to destroy.
He's a devil, Arnie. Somehow we must lose him. Or kill him.
Will everyone in the theater hold on firmly to his seat, please? Stop it! Stop it! I'm Vincent Price. What unearthly horror did that girl gaze upon? What manner of incredible thing walked beneath that hood? It would be unfair at this time to show you any more of what went on in that laboratory where a man actually dared to play God. So fantastic, words can't begin to describe it. You must see it with your own eyes to believe it. When the fly comes your way.
It isn't like any other fly I've ever seen.
Leave it alone! No! No! Please let me look at the fly. I've killed Andre. Please help me. Call the police and...
The charge can only be murder.
There were no mistresses. I had no lovers.
Why did you kill him?
God, don't let it get out.
Inspector. Inspector, it's in the garden. Come quickly.
As God is my witness, I saw the thing. It's unbelievable. I shall never forget that scream as long as I live.
The fly's on its way. Watch out for it. It's far beyond anything your mind could ever conceive.
From the thrilling pages of life rides a man you must fear and respect.
A man whose unconquerable will and boundless determination carved a lusty, rough, and boisterous slice of history called The Searchers. It's John Wayne as Ethan Edwards, who had a rare kind of courage. The courage that simply keeps on and on, far beyond all reasonable endurance, never thinking of himself as martyred, never thinking of himself as brave.
So we'll find him in the end, I promise you. We'll find him.
Here is the story of a man, hard and relentless, tender and passionate, of people who dared to challenge a hostile land. Here is drama of great love and aching loneliness.
I found him. I found Lucy.
What you saw was a buck wearing Lucy's dress. I found Lucy back in the canyon.
What was she?
What do you want me to do? Draw you a picture? Spell it out? Don't ever ask me. As long as you live, don't ever ask me more.
And if you don't hear my first holler, you better read my mind, because I don't aim to raise no two hollers on any subject at hand.
Yes, sir.
Boy, watch that knife.
Go, Martin, please.
Stand aside, Martin.
Oh, you don't, Ethan. Ethan, no, you don't!
Stand aside. Looks like you got yourself surrounded.
Yeah, and I figure on getting myself unsurrounded. Let's go!
Yours was the face I saw above my cradle. The only mother I've ever known.
But my feet are set upon a road that I must follow.
From director Cecil B. DeMille.
I will teach thee.
Man shall be ruled by law, not by the will of other men.
Slaves are mine.
The Academy Award-winning film.
Let my people go.
Of the unforgettable definitive Bible story.
I know not his God, neither will I let his people go.
You have not obeyed the Lord.
This night, the Lord our God will deliver us from the bondage of Egypt.
They shall die under my chariot wheels.
So let it be written. So let it be done.
Starring some of film's greatest legends. The greatest epic of all time.
Behold his mighty hand. Those who will not live by the law shall die by the law.
The Ten Commandments. Now on 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and digital.
The Vikings, in Europe of the 8th and 9th century, were dedicated to a pagan god of war. The greatest wish of every Viking was to die sword in hand. Their abiding aim was to conquer England.
The Vikings!
That's not worth one night's raiding.
It holds the richest prize of all, King Roderick's daughter, Morgana.
She'd make a fine Viking queen.
If you touch me, I'll kill myself.
They all say that. What they really mean is they'll kill themselves if you don't.
Drink to my father's return, Englishman.
You wish 1,000 times that you were dead.
Now!
Who sails with me?
This could be the beginning of the end for the human race. For what men first thought were meteors or the often ridiculed flying saucers are in reality the flaming vanguard of the invasion from Mars.
Looks like they're going to come out of that gully pretty soon. We'll have to rush our defenses to be ready when they do.
The guards need plenty of reinforcements.
We'll get them. Lieutenant! Look!
They slash across country like scythes, wiping out everything that's trying to get away from them.
That explains why communication is cut the moment their machines begin moving.
Montreal's blacked out. Nothing more's come through.
Same thing that happened on the Pacific coast. Anything from them yet?
No, Mr. Secretary, we've had nothing from San Francisco for over 5 hours.
The nations of the world mobilize their armed might, rushing to defend the Earth against the unknown weapons of the super race from the Red Planet. Is there nothing that can stop the Martian death machines?
Guns, tanks, bombs, they're like toys against them.
We know now that we can't beat their machines. We've got to beat them.
All over the world, human beings cower before the onslaught of these unearthly enemies, whom no one has ever seen. Panic that sweeps around the globe as the great masses of mankind flee blindly in a headlong stampede of hysteria.
Seems they knew all about your Springfields being single shot.
You mean they had repeaters?
Yeah. Only this time we just might outfox them.
On account of we got 2 Winchesters.
To 7 people, this gun was a magnet, a treasure, a weapon that promised life and dealt out death. For this saga of the West, Universal International has assembled a matchless cast. James Stewart, whose personal feud led to one of the grimmest manhunts ever filmed. Shelley Winters, trigger-sharp and dangerous in her own way. Dan Duryea as vicious Waco Johnny Dean, who killed to get the gun. Stephen McNally, brutal, deadly, who wanted the rifle to slaughter men.
Sound like an Indian trader, but with all that smoke in the hills and you with no gun. Why don't you shh?
The man's right. Give him a gun. Supposing I don't tell you. Then what?
Where is he? Where is he?
Just in case you...
I know how to use it. understand about the last one.
What's going on here?
The oil pump's on the blink. The electricity's failed.
Utter folly. A ship lying in darkness this way, we might well be rammed at any minute.
The sailing of the SS Nyanga has been postponed.
Now, look here. This boat is definitely scheduled to sail at 2400 hours.
The fella gone, or is the captain drunk?
Oh, of course the captain is drunk.
Utter hopeless inefficiency. Oh, my name is Chelm. This is my wife.
How do you do? My name's Dan Rubber.
How do you do?
Billy, did you see this?
See what?
That man in London has been killed.
Rub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub.
When our little party doesn't show up on the date you said, your friend might use that as an excuse.
If my friend were looking for an excuse, he'd find a better one in the morning papers.
The business of one of these businessmen is murder. He killed a lot of people, didn't he?
Ah, but he had a better style.
I don't generally go sightseeing with strange men. You don't believe that, do you?
Well, I believe anything you say.
Ever since I met you, you fill my thinking. You are becoming an obsession. Billy loves me very, very much. That's why I trust him with his little unimportant amours.
Time. What is time? Swiss manufactured, French hoarded, Italian squandered. Americans say it is money, Hindus say it does not exist. You know what I say? I say time is a crook.
Tea for two and two for tea?
We are at sea again, gentlemen, in more ways than one.
It has to do with sin.
Sin?
Tell me more about Rita Hayworth. You really know her very well.
Do I know Rita? Do I know her?
Into the strange and wild interior of darkest Africa, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer sent a motion picture company on safari. Here in its original setting, where no white woman had ever been before, was filmed the story of primitive savagery, of incredible danger. You'll thrill to the magnificent love story of the flaming redhead and the handsome jungle adventurer, as together they fight their hazardous way through a vast land of mystery and excitement in their relentless quest for the fabulous fortune that rests in King Solomon's mines.
To my knowledge, no white man has been near the Calawanas for 5 years. Nowadays, they're feared as much by the natives as they are by the whites. We're going to have trouble getting our own boys to get that far.
How long will it take us to get there?
Weeks, months perhaps, I don't know. I've never taken a woman on safari with me before.
Have I been a handicap?
The fun hasn't started yet.
When it does, I'm sure we'll all enjoy it.
What What do you think you are doing? You had no intention of letting us leave this place alive. You're gonna get us out of here before those fellows outside start warming up and carrying out your orders.
Lieutenant Costa, a leader of men whose captain was a coward.
You play the gutless wonder just once more and I lose men because of it. I'll come back and I'll get you, Cooney. I'll shove this grenade down your throat and pull the pin.
Captain Cooney, a frightened shell of a man.
Oh, I'd like to go out there and stop one. But I haven't got the guts to...
Go on, move! Colonel Bartlett, a cigar-chewing brass hat who played war like he played poker. Hard and dirty.
You can count on me, Clyde.
No, I can't count on you, so it boils down to what scares you most, me or them. Now, listen to this. You foul up, so help me, I'll crucify you.
Lieutenant Woodruff, up for a medal, and one bullet away from a court-martial.
You take one more step up those stairs, and I'll kill you.
Oh, now, hold on, boy. Wait, let's not fly off the handle here.
Myers! No!
This is the story of Dracula,
a creature who destroys all whom he touches. Dracula the terrifying, the feared, who sleeps in the tombs of the dead by day and arises at night to inflict his terror upon the innocent and the unsuspecting.
Oh, you must help me. You must. You're my only hope. You must.
I'll help you. I promise.
Please try and understand. This is not Lucy, the sister you loved. It's only a shell, possessed and corrupted by the evil of Dracula.
How do you destroy a fiend who has so far proven himself indestructible? Those who come to end his reign of terror stay to become his victims.
Castle Dracula is somewhere here in Klausenberg. Will you tell me how I get there?
You ordered a meal, sir. As an innkeeper, it's my duty to serve you. When you've eaten, I ask you to go and leave us in peace.
This is the doctor who dares to challenge the vampire Dracula. This is the anguished man who fears for the lives of his beloved, the girl who is his sister, and the one that is his wife. Dracula, the bedeviled master of all that is evil.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, alive, surging up from the depths of the sea on a tidal wave of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind.
Godzilla, king of the monsters, it's alive.
A gigantic beast,
stalking the earth, crushing all before it.
In a cyclonic cavalcade of electrifying horror.
Raging through the streets on a rampage of total destruction.
Godzilla, king of the monsters.
Incredible titan of terror.
Wiping out a city of 6 million in a holocaust of flame.
Jet planes cannot destroy it.
Bombs cannot kill it.
All modern weapons fail.
Is this the end of our civilization?
Can the scientists of the world find a way to stop this creature?
For the answer, see Godzilla, king of the monsters.
You may wish to deny it, but your eyes tell you it's true.
A tale to stun the mind.
More fantastic than any ever written by Jules Verne.
More terrifying than any ever shown on the screen.
Awesome.
Incredible.
Unbelievable.
A story beyond your wildest dreams.
Dynamic violence.
Savage action.
Spectacular thrills.
Godzilla, king of the monsters.
Fantastic beyond comprehension.
Gripping beyond compare.
Astounding beyond belief.
The mightiest monster of them all.
See Godzilla,
king of the monsters.
House of Wax, the ultimate dimension in terror, comes to the screen in Stereo Vision 3D. Vincent Price, at his diabolical best, will take you room by terrible room on a journey to the ultimate chamber of horrors. Stereo Vision 3D will synthesize before your eyes the terrifying reality of it all. In Stereo Vision 3D, House of Wax.
Miss Wilson, Kathy's gone.
Gone? Whatever are you talking about?
What happened to your net? It looks like there's a...
Nothing. I caught it on a barbed wire fence.
Barbed wire? There isn't any barbed wire.
I caught it on barbed wire, I said!
We're all deeply sorry to hear about your little Kathy. There's nothing one can say, but...
Thank you, Brandon.
Gotta see the chief right away.
What's the trouble, Mac?
What has he been telling you? He's been reading those trashy science fiction magazines.
Used to use our telescope here before things got so hush-hush.
David tells me he's seen a spaceship. Hi.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Blake, David.
What kind of doctor? I'm not sick.
I know you're not, but Sergeant Finley said you had a story to tell. A confidential story.
What in the name of time is that?
David? Come here. I want to warn you. Don't go spreading stories about things you imagine out in those fields. Understand?
Gentlemen, the events that I'm about to describe are going to sound incredible to most people, but I know they happened. I saw them happen. They happened to me. One night, not very long ago, my fiancée and I saw a meteor-like object flash through the sky and fall to Earth in the Arizona desert. I was the first one to go into the smoking pit where it landed. The only one to realize that this meteor was a spaceship. I looked into it. I alone knew that the beings it carried, formless, terrifying beings from outer space, planned to conquer the world. And so fiendishly, by entering into the bodies and minds of captured human beings. Wouldn't it be a fine trick if I weren't really John Putnam at all? But something from another world come here to give you a lot of false leads. What do you want? What are you doing? Let me see you as you really are. No, you're not Ellen. You've got Ellen's clothes, but you're not Ellen.
Ivanhoe brings to the screen a romance that has grown immortal. An epic of gallantry, intrigue, and adventure in the tumultuous days of England's crusaders. Sir Walter Scott, the great storyteller, gathers his characters together at the tournament at Ashby. Here for the sports of chivalry come Rowena, Saxon queen, on the arm of Cedric, and Isaac of York with his daughter, the beautiful Rebecca. Here too come Locksley and his forest outlaws, and the brave, preening Norman knights. It was a bitter day for strife-torn England until the groaning crowd beheld a mysterious Black Knight, black from boot to plume. There he was, spurring into the lists to champion the innocent, to defend the right.
This knight is no stranger. Only one Saxon could ever fight like that.
Sir Ivanhoe?
Ivanhoe.
Ivanhoe.
I knew.
Knew what, Rowena?
That you were safe and that you were alive and that you loved me still.
Ivanhoe, here in England. You told me he was dead.
He should be, and he shall be when he and I meet again.
I love you. And I must not feel it. And yet I love you, Ivanhoe.
Hold, my lords. I, Wilfred of Ivanhoe, do challenge the judgment of this tribunal. In the name of the accused, I demand that her guilt or innocence be determined in the eyes of God by wager of battle.
On the third day hence, let the wager of battle be fought in the lists at Ashby. To the death.
Rebecca, if I withdraw now, Ivanhoe wins by default, and you both will live, while I shall fall from grace, a degraded knight without fame and without honor. All this I would endure if you would say, Bois Gilbert, I turn from Ivanhoe to you.
Ivanhoe is the inspirational force and drive of truly great drama. For it is the meeting of two fierce tides, of scheming, ambitious men. And against these, the valiant, who fight for king and a lady's favor. One stately and stirring event follows another, holding you wrapped in thrills, but none quite so much as the storming of Torquilstone Castle. Normans, Saxons, each man dealing his thunderous blows with the strength of 10 ordinary warriors. Hand to hand and man to man.
Flash! Motion picture history is made as Stanley Kramer's production of On the Beach opens all over the world in unprecedented 6-continent premieres and meets with unprecedented success as critics everywhere hail it as a motion picture milestone. New York, Mayor Robert Wagner heads the glittering array of celebrities on hand to see the picture the New York Times calls the best picture of the year. Herald Tribune also calls it Best Picture of the Year. London, Soviet Ambassador Malik arrives for On the Beach premiere, and the London Standard proclaims,
magnificent, a film that must not be missed.
Rome, enthusiastic crowds hail Ava Gardner, and critics hail On the Beach as
one of the most moving and touching pictures in years.
Moscow, applause for Gregory Peck, who flies to Moscow for the premiere, and TASS News Agency calls the picture
a great success.
Tokyo, Japan's royal family sees the film which Tokyo critics call
an unprecedented event in motion picture history.
Stockholm,
a brilliant movie,
says the Stockholm press, as huge crowds led by Sweden's King Gustav VI acclaim On the Beach. Melbourne, Australia's highest dignitaries led by Premier Bolte attend the premiere, and the Melbourne Age proclaims,
On the Beach leaves you breathless, tremendous power and impact.
Hollywood, biggest star turnout in years. Cary Grant, Fred Astaire, Dinah Shore, George Montgomery, Tony Perkins, Shirley MacLaine, one of the most important pictures ever made, shouts the Los Angeles Herald Express.
They pushed us too far. They didn't think we'd fight no matter what they did.
And they were wrong. We fought, we expunged them. We didn't do such a bad job on ourselves. We're all doomed, you know. The whole silly, drunken, pathetic lot of us. We haven't got a chance.
I won't have it, Julian. I won't. There is hope. There has to be hope. There's always hope.
I take it you put me to bed. I arrived at that by deduction. I asked Pete and Mary, and they didn't. I'm afraid I was a bit of a mess.
Drank too much brandy. Passed out.
Yes, I've been drinking quite a bit recently. That's no big secret. But, you know, I've never had it happen quite like that before. My obvious job was to seduce you. So I suppose my pride is hurt. I ought to feel ashamed.
Fortune, but it's not in cash. I'm gonna file my claim. I got the fever, ooh, the fever, but not for gold in the ground. I want the title to something vital that I can throw my fences around.
CinemaScope flames to furious new heights of drama and emotion when Monroe meets Mitchum. Only yesterday, she was the honky-tonk dancer, the gambler's doll, the sultry ballad singer. But today, she was a woman in love, following her man through the most savage wilderness in all the Americas, through the churning death trap of Devil's Teeth, through Thundering Gorge and Cree Ambush.
The Indians call it the River of No Return. From here on, you'll find out why. All right, lie down. On your face. Come on, come on.
What if circumstances were to magnify one of them in size and strength, took it out of its primitive world and turned it loose in ours? Then expect something that's fiercer, more cruel and deadly than anything that ever walked the earth.
Even science was stunned. The new atomic miracle should have been mankind's greatest boon. Instead, when such power to cause phenomenal growth proved dangerously unstable, man was confronted with his most shocking blunder.
The isotope triggered our nutrient into a nightmare.
A blunder that transformed a tiny insect into the 100-foot spider that was now ravaging the panic-stricken countryside.
Here is the Columbia Pictures star, Catherine Grant, as she appears in The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad.
You know, a girl has to be awfully careful where she goes and what she does these days, because she can wind up in the most unexpected places. For instance, inside a magic lamp.
Welcome, Princess Parissa.
I want to tell you about one of the most unusual, most spectacular motion pictures ever made. Shot in Moorish Spain. Truly an Arabian Nights setting for the most dazzling of all the Arabian Nights adventures. The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. In settings like these, the cameras have created breathless spectacles. Let me show you what happens when Sinbad, the most celebrated adventurer of all times, takes his most thrilling voyage. Here he is as he comes eye to eye with the Cyclops.
Parissa!
Sinbad, here I am, here on the pillow.
10,000 devils. What evil sorcery is this?
Every time I see scenes from the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, I keep wondering, how did they do it? How did they create the very creatures described in the tales of the Arabian Nights? They explained to me that it's done through a new movie-making process called dynamation. But please don't ask me what it is. All I do is sit back and enjoy it. Let's sit back now and watch some more dynamation magic.
Look out!
Kill him.
By this time, you've seen a lot of Sinbad, played by a very handsome young actor named Kerwin Matthews. As dashing a swashbuckler as you've seen around since Douglas Fairbanks Sr. He's strong enough to carry me with just one finger.
You must try, Princess. It's our only hope.
But don't think I play all my scenes with Kerwin this way. Some of the time, I'm a real big girl.
For another such kiss, I'd invent a whole continent.
Oh, there's more, much more in the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. There are sights you never saw before, or even dreamed of.
You have just seen a special preview of the new miracle process, dynamation, which will be introduced to the screen in Columbia Pictures' The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad, starring Kerwin Matthews and Catherine Grant, co-starring Richard Eyre as the Genie of the Magic Lamp, with Torrin Thatcher. In Technicolor, The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad is the 8th wonder of the screen.
Dave! Doc Hallen's been killed.
Doc Hallen? What happened?
It's over at his place. You gotta come now.
Now, wait a minute, Steve. Tell us what happened.
Well, I'm trying to tell you. Now, this thing had killed the doc.
Well, what was it? Stop with it, kid.
Well, it's kind of like a... It's kind of like a mass that keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Every one of you watching this screen, look out. Because soon, very soon, the most horrifying monster menace ever conceived will be oozing into this theater. Two teenagers see it first, like a falling star from outer space.
Boy, that was close. Hey, come on. I want to see if I can find it.
An old man finds it, touches it, and this is the shocking result. From then on, there's no stopping the Blob as it spreads from town to town. It's indestructible. It's indescribable. Nothing can stop it.
This town is in danger.
How can it be stopped? Mob hysteria sweeps one city. Before long, the nation, and then the world could fall before the blood-curdling threat of the Blob.
Starring Steve McQueen and a cast of exciting young people.
Canvas. Gather round, lads and lasses, gather round. You've been shanghaied aboard for the last cruise of the Crimson Pirate. A long, long time ago in the far, far Caribbean. Remember, in a pirate ship, in pirate waters, in a pirate world.
Yes, and a whole new world of entertainment wonders is gloriously unfurled in the crimson story of the Crimson Pirate. In the turbulent days when the lush islands of the Caribbean lay crushed in the steel grip of the cruel Baron Gruda, when only one man, the Crimson Pirate, dared to oppose the tyrant's might. Captain Vallo the Valiant, as daring in love as he was in battle, who preyed upon the golden galleons of the oppressor, and stormed his citadels with cutlass and saber, stout heart, and bare fists. And when mutiny left him to face the enemy alone, he forged the weapons of an unborn age to blast the threat of tyranny from the sea.
Hands aloft, please. You're the prisoners of Captain Vallo and his scurvy crew.
You may be overconfident, Captain Vallo. There are 200 of the King's Marines aboard this vessel.
And only 20 pirates. That puts the odds slightly in my favor.
It's Burt Lancaster in a portrayal that surpasses the spectacular action and thrills of his role in The Flame and the Arrow. And with him again, to share his amazing adventures, is Nick Cravat, Eva Bartok, an exciting new star, as Consuelo, the hostage.
Why did you bolt your cabin door last night?
If you know it was bolted, you must have tried it. And if you tried it, you know why it was bolted.
Fire!
More than 100 years ago, in a mountain village in Switzerland, lived a man whose strange experiments with the dead have since become a legend. A legend that is still told with horror the world over.
We've only just started, just opened the door. Look, now's the time to go through that door and find what lies beyond it. But don't you see, Paul? We've discovered the source of life itself, and we've used it to restore a creature that was dead.
This is Frankenstein, who revolted against nature, who experimented with the devil and was forever cursed. His unwilling collaborator was Paul Kremp.
I can't prove you murdered, but I can stop you using his brain.
Why, he has no further use for it?
Don't be a fool! Be careful! You damned it!
Only 2 women ever entered this house of evil.
Elizabeth, come back!
Elizabeth, the lovely cousin who had promised to marry him, and Justine the maid, who kept passionate and secret rendezvous with her master.
Won't you understand you're in real danger? What Victor is doing is dangerous to everyone in the house. Now, you cannot possibly conceive what dreadful thing he's planning to do.
What are you trying to tell me, Paul? That Victor's wicked? Insane?
Wicked, insane, evil. Call Frankenstein what you will. A demon had made a man-made monster, and now the monster was the master.
Paul, what are you going to do? For your sake and to protect Elizabeth, I've so far kept silent. But now I shall go to the authorities and have them destroy that creature. And see that you pay for these atrocities. No!
Of the Hound of the Baskervilles. Take heed, and beware the more in those dark hours when evil is exalted. Else you will surely meet the Hound of Hell, the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Which way? For heaven's sake, which way?
The greatest story ever written by one of the world's greatest storytellers. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's classic masterpiece of mystery, suspense, and horror, The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Some revolting sacrificial rite has been performed. What depths a human being can sink to.
What human being could have done this?
That is precisely what I intend to find out.
How can you be so certain that somebody took one of the bishop's spiders and deliberately placed it in Sir Henry's room? That it wasn't in the luggage he brought from South Africa?
Elementary, my dear Watson. There are no tarantulas in South Africa.
What do you want me to do?
Identify anything I may find. Strange things are to be found on the moor. Like this, for instance.
Why? You thought it was going to be easy, didn't you? Didn't you? You won't be the first of your family who thought that. And you won't be the first to die because of it.
You are getting smaller. There's no medical precedent for what's happening to you. I simply know that you're getting smaller.
I want you to start thinking about us, our marriage. Some awful things might happen.
As long as you've got this wedding ring on, you've got me.
This is Orson Welles speaking. I have 45 seconds to tell you about something I think you'll remember the longest day you live. It's about a man named Scott Carey. A few months ago, he was 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighed 190 pounds. Today, he's 2 inches tall, and you can hold him in the palm of your hand.
Now he lives in a world where he must fight for his life, a world where a friendly house cat is a predatory monster.
Incredible because it's almost beyond imagining. Incredible because every hour he gets smaller and smaller. Incredible because every moment the terror mounts.
Egypt, 4,000 years ago. A land of strange rituals and savage cruelty. Many of their secrets are still hidden from the eyes of 20th century man. Secrets that protect their dead. Supernatural powers that once released can live again in our modern world. The Mummy, the living dead, bringing terror and death across 4,000 years. He was a high priest of the great god Karnak, until one night he attempted the ultimate in blasphemy. He was condemned to guard forever the princess he had loved and protect her from intruders.
Go and destroy those who desecrated the tomb of our princess.
He who robs the graves of Egypt dies. He who robs the graves of Egypt dies.
Making a noise like a cat mewing. Captain, it was awful. If you could have seen those hands and those eyes. Captain, you've got to do something about it. You've got...
Is it human or inhuman? Earthly or unearthly? Baffling questions, astounding questions that not even the world's greatest scientific minds can answer.
Gentlemen, do you realize what we've found? A being from another world, as different from us as one pole from the other. If we can only communicate with it.
See? What happened, Doctor?
In the greenhouse, I was working. I couldn't see.
Yeah.
Then a blast of cold air, and I heard Olson scream.
Come here. Get in the corner. Now hold this in front of you. Stay by the light switch.
1.9. Needles hit the top.
I'm William Castle, and I feel obligated to warn you about the next attraction you will see at this theater.
The picture is The Tingler, which I directed. And for the first time in motion picture history, members of the audience, including you, will actually play a part in the picture. You will feel some of the physical reactions, the shocking sensations experienced by the actors on the screen. I guarantee that The Tingler has more shocks per minute than my last film, The House on Haunted Hill. But don't be alarmed. You can protect yourself. When you see the picture, you will be told, and remember the instruction, how you can guard yourself from attack by The Tingler. And now may I show you a few scenes from The Tingler?
Gentlemen, science has agreed that unless something is done and done quickly, man as the dominant species of life on Earth will be extinct within a year. Of the President of the United States, stay in your homes. I repeat, stay in your homes. Your personal safety, the safety of the entire city, depends upon your full cooperation with the military authorities.
Yes, cities, nations, even civilization itself, threatened with annihilation, because in one moment of history-making violence, nature, mad, rampant, wrought its most awesome creation. For born in that swirling inferno of radioactive dust were things so horrible, so terrifying, so hideous. There is no word to describe them.
We may be witnesses to a biblical prophecy come true, and there shall be destruction and darkness come up in creation, and the beast shall reign over the earth.
Yes, the earth, the skies above and the seas below, infested by swarms of nightmare creatures, crueler, deadlier than the armored giants of prehistoric eras. Here is a wild, headlong flight into terror as the desert erupts with the grim battle for survival. Here is a fear-frenzied moment of suspense as mankind totters before a thing that multiplies faster than it can be killed. Here is a desperate plunge into the black depths of the earth, where human courage challenges the brute force, the slashing jaws, the poison fangs that guard the subterranean nest where the beast spawns its terrible progeny.
To all units, condition red, drain 267 is the target area. Repeat, condition red, drain 267 is the target area.
Is there any type of gas we could use?
Now we can't take a chance. It might poison the whole city.
Sent for Murphy. He's on his way, sir. He can't turn it down this time. Did you know he was turned down by the Navy, the Marines, and the paratroops? It's not so funny, sir. When I first saw him, I tried to get him transferred out of the company as being unfit for combat.
To Hellenberg, that's where this outfit's going. Murphy, you see how lucky you were to land in the 3rd? Jerry's heard this division was coming. They headed straight for Berlin.
Yeah, I bet. Some begin to perform, as military language puts it, at the risk of life, above and beyond the call of duty. Murphy's one of the best platoon leaders I've ever had. And why won't he take a commission? Something about not wanting to take responsibility. He's pretty mixed up about it because instinctively he does take it all the time.
Take your cotton-picking hands off.
Come on, Murph, before the rear echelon catches up with us.
Well, it'll be good to blow off some steam. Come on, go back.
I know what I want to.
What's hitting him? It was friendly enough this morning.
Yeah, does he have to snap our heads off just because we offered to go with him?
He doesn't want you for friends, that's why he did. You see, when guys have been in the line as long as we have, you find out it's no good to make friends.
How'd you like to go to West Point?
West Point?
The war is close. A woman wants someone to hold.
Just to the right of those trees. Can you get a few rounds in there?
Story of the foot soldier as seen through the eyes of one of them, Audie L. Murphy. He received every decoration for valor that his country could award, and he became the most decorated soldier for combat action in the military history of the United States.
Tank is loaded with gas and ammo. It'll blow up any minute.
Murph, get out of there!
Hey, you think you got a private war?
No, I think there's enough to go around.
When worlds collide. Written in the stars is a message of doom for this, our world. And now in the most shattering experience the screen has ever given you,
Paramount tells what could happen within your lifetime when worlds collide. An astronomer checks and double-checks his horrifying discovery. A distant star racing through space toward an inevitable collision with this planet. The United Nations meet in emergency session. All conflicts pale before this threat from another world.
If you wait until the danger is visible to the naked eye, it will be too late to escape.
High on a mountaintop, an army of scientists work desperately to build this giant rocket, this modern Noah's Ark, to carry a few picked survivors of our doomed civilization to a new life on another world, reaching the heights of self-sacrifice, the depths of the animal lust for survival as they fight to be among the few who can be saved.
Let's take the ship away from them! Come on!
Fighting among themselves, fighting against time, as doomsday is upon them.
I think all you scientists are crackpots.
Nothing is going to happen.
When worlds collide, you'll see the most amazing, awe-inspiring scenes ever put on film. The forces of nature unleashed in all their terrifying force. Tremendous tidal waves smashing New York City. The molten fires from the bowels of the earth gushing out to consume our world.
Flying saucers have invaded our planet. Washington, London, Paris, Moscow are key targets. The whole world is under attack. Can it survive?
Survivors of a disintegrated solar system. At this moment, the remainder of our fleet is circling your globe.
What do you want with me?
Arrange for your world leaders to confer with us in the city of Washington.
They set up an electronic screen. The artillery doesn't penetrate.
Never before has the screen reached such heights of excitement. Breathtaking spectacle. Hair-raising terror. See the saucermen's high-frequency disintegrators. See flying saucers travel thousands of miles in seconds. See great cities leveled by flying saucer monsters.
Russ, look.
The same kind of thing that's watched us since the beginning of the project.
People of Earth, attention. People of Earth, attention. This is a voice speaking to you from thousands of miles beyond your planet.
They're coming down to take over. They made that clear to us in the saucer.
To the best of our knowledge, my wife and I are the only ones left alive.
Listen. Do you hear? It's coming back, turning the screen into a buzzing, crawling, creeping nightmare of terror. This is the son of the original Fly, daring to explore the forbidden science of transmigration that brought horrible death to his father.
You look as if you've just seen a ghost, old man.
It was the Fly.
Fear that will fasten its choking grip on you, as his weird experiments spawn the twisted monstrosities of a living hell. The Rat Man, whose hands and feet are changed to paws. The living corpse who rose from his coffin. And the return of the Fly, seeking revenge with 1,000 eyes. Smashing anything that stands in his way.
Suppose he does come here. What if Philippe does not have the mind of a human, but the murderous brain of the fly?
Then he will have to be destroyed.
The two of you are beginning a strange journey. A journey that no Earth people have ever undertaken before.
Universal International presents the most startling, the most imaginative and suspenseful science fiction drama ever brought to the screen. You'll marvel at the superior intelligence that unleashes its deadly ray.
Dave! Dave!
Or can kidnap an airplane in flight.
They're pulling us up.
Prisoners hurtling through endless space, speeding toward the unearthly furies of a planet gone mad. See sights never before dreamed by man. The battle between guided meteors and deadly rays.
They're gonna hit us! They're gonna hit us!
A planet doomed to destruction. While captive Earth people fight for their lives.
It is indeed typical that you Earth people refuse to believe in the superiority of any world but your own.
Run, Ruth, run!